what do you think when it comes to golfers practicing on their own,
Hmm.
right? The in-between time where if they are taking lessons or seeking out coaching, what is probably the most important thing that these golfers can be doing to continue to improve if they're on their own?
We in the golf school we call it three T's. We call it there's a technique component, there's a trickery component, and a test component. And so the technique component is, and I always say set your watch or set your talk in your device and set a timer, because if you have a timer, like let's say you're going to do a dedicated exercise that maybe you don't like doing because you're not great at it. You might suck at it, and that's okay. And I always tell people, don't worry about the outcome, worry about what you're working on. So maybe you set your device for 10 minutes, or it's going to be 3 songs in a playlist. I really don't care what it is. But this is technique minded, and outcomes aren't a big deal. Whether maybe you're doing a particular drill you're not that good at, but there's a reason for it. Maybe you do it under speed, really slow mo to really feel this nuance and change. And so you're doing a hardcore technical drill. Now, people might look and go, what is that guy doing? Like you might watch Rosie on Instagram doing some of his weird things, or Tiger, or any pro. They set up certain sticks and maybe there's avoidance drills, or maybe they use a smart ball in their arms, or something that is like very specific and it is timed. It has an end. That's the key. It's got to have an end. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat my vegetables. Okay. I'm eating
Hmm.
my vegetables here. It's 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Suffer. You're a big boy. You can suffer, or a big girl, right? Then done. Cool. Trickery. What is that? Playful. Adults aren't playful anymore. Playful means get a 7-iron. How low can you hit that 7-iron? How high can you hit it? Can you curve it this way? Can you curve it that way? What little body feels and nuances do you have to get to hit it low, to hit it high, to make a curve one way or the other? Okay, start asking yourself, well, I'm pretty good at this. Well, I'm not too good at this. Well, good. Play more going the other way. Okay, so there's a playful component of, and then maybe even being cocky and challenging your practice friend or somebody's on the range. And then finally, a test. And this, again, can be timed. I would say set your timer or playlist, 2 songs, whatever. If you like earbuds on or something like that, that's fine. And then finally, a test. You're not leaving until you pick a reasonable skill I'm not leaving until I chip in this basic chip 3 times from 2 feet off the green over a 20-footer rollout. Okay? Not leaving. Or I'm not leaving until I hit 5 bunker shots within 6-foot radius of the pin. I'm not leaving until I hit that green 5 times. I'm not leaving until I hit 5 buttercut tee balls that don't go left of that target and right of that target. And so now you go to the range and you go, okay, cool. I have a time goal. I'm not just going with some nebulous, oh, I'll get like, oh, I don't know what to do now. No, no, no. Go with a plan. This is my drill. I'm going to do 2 sets of this for 10 minutes. This particular drill for 10 minutes, this drill for 10 minutes. Applaud yourself for completing it. Forget about the outcome. And it's so hard for people to
Yeah.
not be discouraged about the outcome, but it's a fact. And then just be playful. Hit some shots, aim at different targets, high, low, curves, whatever you can do. Because as you know, when you get on the golf course isn't a flat thing. And it's roly-poly. There's different grass. There's, you're intimidated by hazards and things and in your way. So if you can't have that playful nature when you're on the golf course, then, you got to develop it somewhere. So, and then for me too, a big component of that is routine. Like
Yeah.
in the technique piece, I'll say to people, hey, record yourself, record your routine, and then time your routine and see
Yeah.
if you can get into this rhythm of routine. Because I'll tell you, the best I've played, and then Scott Fawcett's proven this because he did a video years ago that I loved, is that when you watch a great player get in, quote, the zone, their routine flow between the first step and impact, I don't care if it's Tiger Woods or Jack Nicklaus or anybody playing great, there's a flow to their, yep, this is a shot I'm going to hit, their walk-ins, their waggles, their looks, and the ball's gone. And I know personally from experience playing that my routine is like my totem. Like I can be as frantic as I want to be, as nervous as I want to be, and then once I choose the shot, okay, this is the shot, that part of the green, this is the right club to fly at this distance, whatever it is, it's like, okay, yep, let's go. And then the let's go walk-in part is just so autopilot-y because I've done it so much that the ball's gone. I'm like, oh, okay, that'll work. Or, oh, man, that's really good. Or, oh, that's unfortunate. I need to get lucky there. Doesn't matter what the outcome is. Can you make a choice? Can you walk in with a routine that calms you? And the next thing you know, the ball's in the air and you're looking at it and you're either enjoying it, it's really good, it's indifferent, or it's bad. And one of three outcomes, what do you do? You're not going to die. And then it's like, okay, if the poor outcome might be over the back of the green, might be in a short-sided bunker, might be someplace, might be out of bounds. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's just a place where now you've got a skill set to potentially get that thing on the green 2-putt and get out of there, or maybe even a really elevated skill set where you get it on the green and you 1-putt and get out of there. And so that's up to you. Can you build that skill set that supports those mild mishits? Or do you have the skill set to lag putt from 70 feet rather than 20 feet? So that would be my comments on practice.